What is up, YouTube? I'm Devon DaVinci, leader of the Renaissance Crew, and you're watching DaVinci Reacts. Today we're going to be getting into another video done by Korean characters, Billionaire. Now, I believe that this person has a YouTube channel also called Korean Billy. That's the one that I knew about, but it looks like he posts stuff on different channels. I'm not sure what the particular channels are about. Like maybe the Korean Billy channel is his personal channel, and this one is more dedicated to the differences videos. But either way, I'm gonna leave a link for this channel at the end of the video. Well, in the description box down below, it's going to be a link to the original video, and I will have a link that you can click on that will take you to the channel that posts this video, so you can look at other content and see if you enjoy it, if you want to watch some more or anything like that. I enjoy these videos mainly because it gives you a good idea of what the differences in other countries are, especially countries that share something. Like the United States, when it comes to who we are closest to culturally, I mean, obviously number one would be Canada. I think United States and Canada are so damn close that you can go from one country to the other and not notice any difference. Well, except for probably the intelligence level of the citizens. Canada got us beat in that. I will easily admit that. We have some dumb people in the United States. And the funny thing is, the dumbest people are right now going, "You're right. I know some dumb people off the top of my head right now." No, you're the stupid one. But with that being said, the UK, Australia, even South Africa to a degree, we are pretty damn close to each other. What other countries would you be able to throw in there? I would say maybe, well, yeah, I'm not sure. As far as like countries that are like around that level of closeness, I can't really think. Because other countries, like, there's still a super like cultural difference. Even countries that that are like territories of the United States, like Puerto Rico, for example. I would say that culturally we're still, like, there are still countries that are before them, like the UK and Canada, because Puerto Rico still has like differences. But with that being said, let's jump into this. This video is called US versus UK versus Australia versus South Africa Country Fact Quiz Challenge. So I'm guessing they're going to be presenting different facts about different countries and going to be either testing others or testing the people from their countries to see how much they know about their own country. I'm not sure what it's going to be exactly, but I will sit back and enjoy it. And if there's anything on here that I want to speak up on, I will do that, because I enjoy watching videos like this, and I enjoy adding to videos like this, because this is the type of video where you're meant to engage. Like, as somebody from the United States, I will be giving my perspective of the United States, because sometimes the guy that they have representing the United States doesn't go deep enough into it, because I know, for example, he's somebody that's homeschooled, and when they talk about questions about like school, he doesn't really talk too much about public school because he didn't go to public school. But I can talk about public school because that's something I went through. And obviously, as a Black American, I can give you a perspective from that angle. So that's something else I can try to provide. But with that being said, let's jump into this, see what it has to offer, and let's see how much you know about these countries.
Hello everyone, this is Korean Billy.
American John.
British Sam.
Australian Walter.
South African Chantal.
Today
Black
in this
Devon.
video we are going to do country fact quiz.
Billionaire.
The answers of the questions
Oh, you
would
fancy
be
with the
one of the
professional
4
intro.
countries.
So we can't look at each other's.
Okay, then I'll put it back
Yeah,
here.
you just think of your
Alright,
be
what did he
one
say?
of the 4 countries.
Billionaire.
I want to
The
see the rules.
answers of the questions would be one of the 4 countries.
So we can't look at each other's.
Okay, then I'll put it back
Yeah,
here.
you just think of your answers. And the winner is going to get a prize. Let's get started. The first question. The first one is a very simple one. Which country has the smallest number of population?
Which country has the smallest number of population between the United States, UK, Australia, and South Africa? I'm going to go with South Africa. I mean, it's smaller. It's either South Africa or, funny enough, maybe Australia. Because even though Australia is big, I know that you bastards have a lot of territory that you have never touched because ain't no way in hell anybody can conquer that area. The middle of Australia is like, if Hellraiser was real, I would imagine that Pinhead and them would originate from the center of Australia. Half the creatures that come from that damn area are things that you would imagine would come from that little cube thing that they use in that movie. I've never actually seen Hellraiser. Maybe that's a movie I need to add to my list.
That's not as easy as I thought.
It's not.
You know the largest number, but
Yeah.
which country would have
My
the
Patreon movie
smallest
list.
number of
Oh.
population?
This is
good
a hard
question.
one.
It's a
though. Between
50-50.
two.
So 3, 2, 1.
I want mine up.
I think South
Oh, we all picked South
I
Africa.
would have said South Africa.
I was thinking Australia or something.
Yeah, I was thinking
It was
Australia.
Aussie.
Why South Africa though?
Because we do have a
Because it's the tiniest out of, no,
It's a
the
big
UK
country, but the
is
population
tinier.
is not that.
I mean, the UK is small, but they have a lot of people in that little area. I know that much.
I
Yeah.
thought like all of the population is kind of
Yeah.
more or less in one area.
Our population is close to Korea's actually.
Oh, really? Then if that's the case, then
It might be
Yeah,
Australia.
you can't change your answer.
Then if that's the case,
Okay. All right.
can't change
The
your answer.
correct answer is Australia.
Okay. See, I told you, the fact that Australia is that size, don't be fooled. A lot of that territory is blank because the creatures out there do not freaking play. The creatures in the city don't play. I've heard about those damn magpies, whatever the hell you call them, damn birds, and I'm sure there's been a number of fatalities of people taking beaks to the head from them bastards. And if they haven't died, then they're slowly dying because them damn things don't quit. It's like that video you ever seen with the guy, the murderer with the spoon, and he just like slowly is killing this guy by hitting him with the spoon over and over again over years until eventually he ends up dying. Watch that video if you haven't. It's old, but it's a classic. That's what magpies are. Like, they just constantly just like hitting your head over and over again. So years of abuse ends up leading to early death.
South Africa's not that small.
So I thought Aussie would be like a trick answer.
Yeah.
So I like went to South Africa.
yeah, first thing I
Yeah.
thought was Australia, and then
I was
I looked
torn
at
between
the
Australia.
geography
Yeah.
of South Africa.
That's why you
Right.
said 50-50. I was also
Right.
50-50.
Yeah.
I was
So
50-50
to
on
give you
it
the
too.
details,
Australia
the number
and
of
South
population
Africa.
in Australia is 25 million.
Whoa, that's like half
Yeah.
of ours basically.
Wow.
Even less.
And for South Africa, the population is 58 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
And UK is 67.
Yeah.
And US 313 million people.
That's surprising. I really didn't think South
Yeah.
Africa had that many people.
I
I
knew,
think we're higher than
but
that
I
now.
thought you guys have more.
So 0 points for all
Anyone.
of you guys.
Not
So
a good
the
start.
next one. This would be easier, much easier.
You said the first.
This is easy. You're all wrong.
The next one. Which country has hosted the greatest number of the Olympic Games?
Greatest number of the Olympic Games. I know that United States had it in Atlanta. I know they had it in Los Angeles. I think those are only 2 times we've hosted the Olympics. I could be wrong. I know UK had London. Have they had it in other, like before in other areas? I'm pretty sure Australia had it at least once. I don't think South Africa ever had it. So I know South Africa isn't the answer. I'm going to go with the United States or UK, one of those two. But I'm going United States. That's my answer.
I know this.
United
I know
States.
this answer so much.
Jeez, I've only been alive for like
Yeah.
6 of them. So.
Okay. When did the Olympics start?
Long
Alright.
ago.
Long ago.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Britannia.
Oh, but why did you choose the UK though?
I know for a fact it's not South Africa, and I
not
can't
Australia.
recall it ever being in America.
Mm.
And also, I don't think that many times in Australia. So
You're including winter and summer?
Yeah, winter,
All of
summer.
them.
Oh,
in
you?
total.
Oh no.
Oh, that's-
Okay, see, I don't
only
know
thought
about
summer.
winter at
I was
all.
thinking summer.
I only know summer. I only know
Okay.
Then
summer.
yeah, it probably would have been America then, wouldn't it?
So the correct answer is The United States.
I was
The United States. The United States has hosted the greatest number of the Olympic Games. So in total, the United States have hosted
7
times. 8 times, actually.
Wow.
4 times of Summer Olympics and 4 times of Winter Olympics.
Wow.
Oh wow.
And also, the United States is going to host the Summer Olympic in 2028
2028.
in
Oh,
Los
really?
Angeles.
In LA?
Yeah, LA.
Oh.
And the UK has hosted the Summer Olympic Games 3 times in total. In Australia, only twice.
Yeah,
South
twice.
African
Yeah,
guy.
and South Africa has never hosted the Olympic Games.
But they did held the World Cup. So
We
the
did. We've
football
had a
World Cup.
rugby. We've had a rugby and football.
Nando's is good as well.
Yeah,
And
Nando's is great.
Nando's.
The next question is this one. In which country was champagne invented?
I was gonna say France, but that's not. It's an A, B, C, D answer, and I just chose F. Damn, champagne. I'm gonna go with the UK. I'm going with the UK on this one. I would imagine if it's not France, then it's somebody that France has been connected with in some way throughout history. Maybe a French person went to the UK and created it. I don't know, but when I think of champagne, I think of France. And when I think of France, I think of the UK because they've always been beefing. So
What? And
Yeah,
it's
I
not
know
France, huh?
Yeah, one of the 4 countries.
I know who you're gonna choose.
Decided. 3, 2, 1. Oh
we got
my
the same.
god.
America? Oh, I mean, I guess it
Wow.
could be.
Sam, do you guys make wine?
You said sparkling wine, not tea.
It's just closest to France.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, we probably stole it.
Yeah.
Why
a-
South Africa?
that's
though?
why I was
We
like,
have
I
a
thought
very
maybe a
big
French
wine
person
industry.
immigrated
The
and
correct
created it in the
answer
UK or something.
is the United Kingdom.
Yeah, boy!
Yes!
Yeah, boy!
Got it right.
Why?
Got it
They
right.
didn't
United
make
Kingdom.
wine?
Yeah, we still
Yeah.
won. I'm sorry.
The
We
United
won.
Kingdom
We took the
precisely
answer.
In England, in
We colonized the answer. We win.
1662, British scientist called Christopher Moret invented champagne.
Why did they call it champagne then?
Christopher Moret sounds like a French
Scientist
name.
called Christopher Moret invented champagne.
Why did they call it champagne then?
So I bet he
Like the
invented the
Yeah, man, if he was French, it'd be
method.
Christopher
Moret
Yeah,
or
and then
something like
that.
France
Because-
appropriate.
Yeah.
I did think
Teams,
the UK, then
really.
I thought, oh, but like America has a really famous wine
So
culture.
maybe, and then I was like, they don't make wine.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed.
Yeah.
John, you have 2 points. You have 1 point.
Yeah, let's not talk about that, sir.
The next question. Which country has the oldest mountain range?
Oldest mountain range. Now, in that case, I'm going to assume it's something closest to Africa. So I'm going to imagine it's South Africa. Either South Africa or Australia, I'm guessing. Because Australia likely had its mountain range ever since it became an island. Or is it technically an island? It's a continent, but it's a continent by itself. So I don't know the definition of an island, but
Oh, I think I know this.
it's one of those two. I
Like
think
tectonic
South
plates
Africa
and
or
geography now.
Australia.
Why did
I'm
I
gonna go to
drop
South
geography?
Africa. South Africa's my
Every
answer.
country is from the earth, so
It's true.
have you decided?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm going with South Africa.
Yay!
Oh,
Team South
wow.
Africa.
Yes.
I'm being too patriotic because most of my answers have been South Africa.
Which country is named the United States of America? I know that this has got nothing to do with geography, but the first thing I thought is that Australia has actually the oldest indigenous people in the world. Right? So I thought maybe,
Africa?
yeah, I believe the Aboriginal Australians are the
Oh.
eldest living civilization in the world.
Yeah, God,
And-
I'm so wrong.
I will say, this answer probably could change depending on what they're looking for. Like, are they talking about based on like geographical age? What is the oldest mountain range, or are they basing on like when this mountain range was discovered or identified? Like, which one was? I don't know what they're going for. I think they might be going for a geographical age. In which case, like I said, it could be Australia, it could be South Africa, but
Correct
it's one of those two.
answer is South Africa.
There we go.
man.
Right.
So South
That was my
Africa has
original
the
answer,
oldest
South
mountain
Africa.
range called Barberton
So-
Greenstone Belt.
So I was right.
It is believed to be 3.6 billion years old.
Damn.
Out of 4, UK is the second oldest.
Oh. That's what I was thinking.
Surprising.
Hey, I am
So
not as
you're
stupid as I look.
Really long. Chantel on point.
How
You're leading.
many questions are there?
I got the first one wrong.
questions
We can
in
still
total.
catch
Yeah.
The second and
Next
third, I got
question.
right.
In which country do people drive on the right side
Oh, I know
of the
this one,
road?
for God's sake.
Okay. I know the United States obviously is one. I know they don't do it in UK. I don't know if they do it in South Africa, but I think they do it in Australia. So I'm gonna go with the United States and Australia.
I'm literally. I drove in England for 8 years, and I'm like, what side did I drive on?
Oh wait a minute! It says which country, so it's one.
3,
United States,
2,
easy.
1.
United States, easy.
US,
What?
US.
Left side, Jesus Christ!
It's only one.
What's
Us. I know it's
confusing
us.
about it is like I've heard people say drive on the right, meaning the steering wheel is on the right.
That's what I
But
was
that's
thinking.
a right-hand drive.
Yeah.
Right of the
On
car
the
and
right of the
left of
car.
the street.
So the correct answer is the United States.
Yeah.
course.
Only in the United States, people drive on the right side of the road, and for the rest of the country, driving on
Yeah,
the
we
left
on the
side.
left.
The next one is this one. Among
World, I think you
four
meant to say.
countries,
That's the world.
which country
But there's some
has
countries
the
that drive on the right a
highest
lot.
bungee jump?
Now this question, do they mean like natural bungee jump, like jumping off of a mountain or jumping off of some type of structure? Because if not, then like isn't bungee jumping just like jumping out of a plane? All these countries have access to planes. All you gotta do is just fly a plane high enough and jump out of it. I don't get what. I don't get how this is exclusive to a specific country, but maybe it's a particular event that they have. I don't know. I would imagine Australia. I'm gonna say Australia because them bastards are, like I said, they live in hell, so nothing scares them. So I would imagine Australia.
man.
That's my
This
answer.
doesn't count if
Australia.
it's from a helicopter, right?
Commercial
Oh
bungee
my
jump.
gosh, I have two guesses.
I'm
but
imagining
I'm just gonna go
Australia.
with my gut.
Oh, wait. My brain literally just stopped working.
Decided? You?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I'm going with Australia.
America was like 50-50 and I just pulled this.
I thought we just answered with
What did we
America.
say, America?
No.
I thought America because I think America's got deeper like
Yeah, like the
mountains.
Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
And it's usually like from bridges.
The correct answer is South Africa.
I
Damn.
actually knew this one.
Africa.
How did you know this one?
Because I've been there.
This is just
That was warm-up.
embarrassing.
Right. South Africa has the highest bungee jump, and it is at the bridge called the Blue Crans Bridge in Western Cape, and it's 216 meters high. And the world's highest bungee jump is the one in China.
Oh, in China.
Oh.
And it's 233 meters high.
Wow.
So this is the
Not
next
that
question.
much different.
Which country was the first country to make the Seatbelt Law?
First country to make the seatbelt law. Well, I know it was the United States because we always like to drag our ass when it comes to doing what's right for a citizen. So, let's see. I'm going to say UK. I'm
The
going to guess
seatbelt
UK.
law?
Oh
Yeah.
my
Oh,
god.
Which country
really?
Seems
made,
like something the
God's
UK
sake.
would
made
do
it
first.
compulsory to wear a
At least he
seatbelt
didn't say
while
it's
driving?
easy.
I have no way of winning, so I'm just gonna play a lucky dip and see which one I pick up.
It has nothing to do with the history of like cars in each country.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah, okay, I'm ready.
Ready? 3, 2,
I'm doing it based on politics. I'm saying UK.
Oh,
Australia,
two Aussies, two US.
Oh.
Mine's from deducting that Australia has not gotten.
Oh, if I get this right, I'm doing it.
And that
Okay.
we're right. Aussie is really strict on that stuff.
Here we go. Prove everybody wrong.
So
UK.
curious, what's the
Let's do
answer?
this.
So the correct answer
Let's do this.
is Australia.
Yeah, boy!
Thank God.
Oh,
Let's
damn.
go.
All right, go home. All right, see you guys
Damn
later.
it.
Australia was the first country to make it compulsory to
Wow.
drivers and front seat
1932.
passengers to wear a seatbelt.
Interesting.
And the seatbelt law was put in place in 1970.
See, like I said, Australia is batshit crazy. So I didn't expect them to have. If anything, I expected them to strap themselves up with dynamite when they got into the car or something. Like the entire country is just a bunch of daredevils and Crocodile Dundees and Steve Irwins and stuff like these people have. In the words of Oversimplified, these people have balls
In the
of steel.
state of Victoria, actually, the state of Victoria started to make that law, and the rest of the states followed that law in the following year. UK started in 1983, and US in 1984 in New York. Interesting thing is, there is no seatbelt law in New Hampshire, and in South Africa in 1996.
Wow, that's really not that long ago.
Yeah.
I have
What's
no
going on?
comment.
New Hampshire,
Alright,
everybody
so this
probably
is
drives
going to be the very last question. How about
super
giving
luxury
3
cars
points?
that
Last
when you
one.
crash,
Which country is
fills with
the
foam.
first country to use postage stamps to send a mail?
I'm willing to bet that's the UK. Now that's something the UK would do first. I think it's the UK.
Why?
I feel like
country
this
is
is too obvious.
Yeah,
That's why I'm
scared.
doubting it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
I think I know the
got it.
answer.
Really? I'm stumped.
Yeah.
Is there an obvious answer? What am I missing?
More like
3,
stamped.
2, 1.
I know there's a
I'll go
long
with UK.
history of needing to deliver mail far. Now, postage stamps, that's where I'm like, is
Not
it
sure.
true or not? Yeah.
You choose Australia.
America started off with stamp taxes, which pissed us off, and that's one of the things that led to the revolution. I would imagine America, when they first started, they were against stamps because it was too painful of a memory. But I could be completely wrong. I'm gonna say the UK. Because if the UK can implement stamp taxes, that means they already had stamps going on. So.
Why not? Because I'll shout out to the
I'll say
Australia
UK.
place. That's all.
What about you? Did you take a guess?
I ran out of time and it was the closest flag.
So the correct answer is the United Kingdom.
Like I said, they implemented a stamp tax on us before we were even a country. So that means that they would have to have stamps, right? And I know it's not the same type of stamp like postage stamps, but let's be real. If someone's gonna make a postage stamp,
That's
they're gonna
exactly what I was thinking.
They started to use them in 1840, and it was known as penny black, and
Okay.
it cost 1 penny. Actually, the first postal system was also made in London, in the United Kingdom. So in 1680, English merchants in London,
were still
called
using
it
carrier
William
pigeons.
Dockwra and Robert Murray, established the postal system called the London Penny Post. The US started to use postal stamps in 1847. And in Australia, each state had their own postage stamp. So in 1850, in New South Wales, they first issued a postage stamp. And after Federation, the first national stamp was issued in 1913. South Africa, the first one was issued before South Africa was united, actually. So the first one was issued in 1853 in the British colony called the Cape Colony. After South Africa was united, the first stamp of the Union of South Africa was issued in 1910, featuring King George V.
Somebody let me know when Geography Now does a South Africa episode, because I'm really interested in seeing the history of that country. Like, there's so much stuff that's happened with South Africa as far as like prominent events that I want to, find out when they're going to do their video so I can
The
learn.
winner is
I'm not that
Richard
nice.
Sam.
I feel like someone deserves.
I don't remember what my score was.
Okay.
Let me know if I won. Or if I,
You also did a great
let me
job,
know.
though.
You basically won. Let's be honest.
Winner gets
Oh,
the Maltese.
Oh, that's
I want those.
nice.
Oh my god.
What I'm really
those look like we call them like Whoppers or something like that in America. I'm not a fan of them. I'm not really a fan. So you can have your winnings if I did lose, you could have your winnings. If I did win, then I would take the prize, only to step on them in front of you because I don't like them. But I don't want you to have them. I'm the winner. And that's the winner's choice.
Oh my god.
What I'm really happy is that Sam is such a sharing person. And I know...
He's such a kind person.
Alright, we've been doing a country fact quiz, and it was such a fun quiz show. Thank you very much for joining me. Maybe next time.
Walter did really well.
Hope you guys also enjoyed the quiz. And before we finish the video, my mates also have their own YouTube channel called Pagoda One. So if you want to check out more videos from my mates, go check out Pagoda One. And if you like this video, don't forget to press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.
All of them are on
and
the
turn
channel
on the
together?
notification bell and leave a comment
that.
as well. Okay, that's it for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
See, this is why I have to establish a Discord so that one day I can have, I can create a video where it's just like asking questions to people from different countries. Like I have one person from one country, another from a separate one, and just different countries, and then just like go over trivia to see who knew what, or, you know, ask questions about like everyday things that are different in each country so everybody can have an idea like, oh, wow, I didn't know that you guys did that, or, you know, something. I think that would be interesting. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Be sure to check out Korean Billy's channel, which, I mean, Korean Billy is one, but there's also this one with the Billionaire tag to it. So I will leave a link for that in the, like I said, at the end of this video, it'll pop up as an icon over here. The last 30 seconds, you'll see it come up. Go ahead and click it. It'll take you to the channel. You can like, subscribe, watch their stuff. And if you just want to watch the original video yourself and maybe do a reaction to it, or if you want to watch it without me pausing it and talking over it, then the link is in the description box down below. So give it a look. Now, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I am Devon DaVinci. Hopefully you've been enlightened. And I will see you guys later. So I'm signing out, and give me the deuces. Deuces.